Wolves 0, Manchester United 1. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how the match went. Of course, when the lineup came out, everybody was surprised as why Rashford was on the bench. But Ten Hag said he was on the bench due to internal disciplinary reasons. And yeah, the game started. And the flow of the game, of course, we know it's very hard for us to beat Wolves. Over the last years, we have not really had an easy run playing against Wolves. But in the first 15 minutes of the game, we had too many displaced passes. The rhythm of the game wasn't really flowing well. Martial wasn't really into the game. Garnacho had a one-on-one chance which he missed. Honestly, that should have been a goal, but I will give him the credit for that. He's a young player. If that was maybe a more experienced player, that would have definitely been a goal. And in the first half also, Anthony was very, very active. He was lively on the right hand position, getting into positions, getting shots on, getting up crosses in. So Anthony was really good in the first half. Also, Wan-Bissaka and Anthony, they seem to have formed a bit of good partnership, I guess. Wan-Bissaka is always in the right position, opening up spaces for Anthony to either get a pass to him or move into the 18-yard box. But like I said, in the first 15 minutes, we had too many displaced passes. And up until Martial was subbed on, I felt he wasn't really doing enough. He was hidden, invisible most of all the game. I didn't know where he was. I didn't know he was part of the game. And also, David De Gea had a very, very fantastic first half save from a Ruben Neves free kick. Honestly, that would have been a goal, but he made a very fantastic save in the first half. Of course, Rashford came in the second half for Garnacho. Scored 2 goals, one was cancelled, but the goal he scored was very impressive. The goal he scored that was counted was very impressive. It was a goal made out of nothing for a very good pass from Bruno Fernandes. He had to struggle between 2 defenders to get that shot, and the shot was a goal. And that was impressive for Rashford, taking his form onto another level. Now 11 goals this season. And of course, that was very impressive for Rashford. He was benched, came on and scored a goal. And this is now about Marcus Rashford versus Erik ten Hag. He was punished. After his punishment, he came on, or maybe because we were not really playing well, that's why his punishment was forced to cut short. But nevertheless, he came on, he scored, and of course, they're in very good times. And of course, we kept a clean sheet. Our defense was rock solid today. Honestly, Shaw starting as centre back ahead of Maguire and Lindelof is a serious worry for those two, because their time at the club is definitely going to be up, because Shaw was solid at the back. Varane, of course, was good. David De Gea, I already said, is my man of the match. Those 2 saves would have been goals, and he prevented those from happening, because of course we scored 1 goal. So if those 2 goals enter, that's 2-1 to Wolves. So David De Gea saved us in this game, definitely. And yes, our defense was rock solid. Malaysia was impressive. Man, Malaysia passing rate is superb. Malaysia made some really, really impressive long passes from himself to Anthony in the first half, and they were very good. And Anthony, of course, like I said, Anthony was very lively in the first half. But our defense was good. Casemiro, of course, world class. No need to talk about it too much. Bruno Fernandes got the assist for the goal, but generally he didn't play too well. Eriksen also. But it was a good win, and we're going to take that definitely. Fred also came from the bench to have a pretty good performance. Not the best from the bench, but it was definitely an okay performance from the bench. And Maguire was brought on late towards the end of the game to deal with the crosses the Wolves were playing towards Raul Jimenez in the box, and he did okay. But Elanga also came on, didn't really do much. But generally, I will give my man of the match to David De Gea. But the performance was good. It's back to Erik ten Hag to go back and sort out the final details. But of course, playing against Wolves is never easy. It's never straightforward. It's never a game where you'll be enjoyed. It's always a nervy game, and that's what was delivered. Just 1 goal, clean sheet, and move on to the next one.